YouTube, we're back at it with a brand new video. In today's video, another special one, man. Kazi must have heard me from my previous video, but we got a lobby on ACP. I also saw in the comments, shout out to Kevin, he actually commented on the video, and he actually said the layout is based on the 2018 AZ Open. I should have recognized that because there's an AZ Open sign on the start gate right there, so... but big shout out to Kevin for dropping a comment and letting me know. And then the Supercross track is based on a Tomag video from 2022. So that's what the Supercross is based out of. But yeah, I wanted to do a race on this track. It's a little bit longer of a race. Oh, we're doing a warm up, so it's only 7 minutes plus 1 lap, I think. But it should be fun. We're right behind Merc here. We also, as you guys can also see, we're on a different bike. We're on the Kawasaki. I tried to switch it up. I'm going to try to switch it up more on different videos. Compared to our like main racing videos, try to do something different. I'm always on the Yamaha or I'm always on the Honda, dude. So I wanted to switch it up and I almost died right there by Critter, but I wanted to switch it up, kind of get on a new bike and kind of just test it out. I mean, I haven't really tested out any of the other bikes really besides the Yamaha, and I did a little bit of testing on the Honda, but this was before the meta of the Yamaha, so I really don't know. I really don't know what is going on. And Kazi restarted it. RIP. Basically, the race got started. He switched it from the warm-up race, which was 7 minutes, to the regular race, which is 10 minutes long. So I'm gonna probably just chop it up to right here, so you guys will see right where we were. Just know that the second restart, dude, I got destroyed. This is basically how the starts go in ACP, though. Like literally, just everybody slows down and then dives into this inside, and I got destroyed. Okay, they don't know how to do starts. I got destroyed on the start, so that's why we're dead last. So I have a line right here. I actually didn't try this when I was like doing the other video. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it out. Dude, it worked. It worked. Let's go. You can't really do that in real life. Well, you probably could if you really tried, but I don't think anybody's really tried that. The 10 Commandments is very tricky. That triple is very tricky. But yeah, as I was saying, we're on a different bike here because I feel like, as you guys would say in other games, the meta is a YZ450, and I get comments constantly asking me, yo, there's so many Yamahas. So I switched it up. I went to the KX. I've been riding I rode the Honda a little bit. Not much of any other bike, I should say. The Kawasaki was getting tested by a few different people that they liked it, but it never went anywhere, so I don't know what happened with it. So I don't know. This guy is legit trying to take me out, dude. What? Can we kick this guy? Slick Bishop? No, Slick Bishop. Like, you're literally legit trying to take me out, bro. What? As I was saying in the intro, that this track is based on the 2018 AZ Open, which I am pretty sure I raced the 2018 AZ Open, and I don't remember the 10 Commandments there, but it could be. I think I have footage of that too, but I don't remember the 10 Commandments. I remember it being a different rhythm, but I could just be blocking it out because I don't know what's happening in my brain. The Kawasaki, though, does not feel good on the front end. But that's all 450s, honestly, so I don't really know. I switched up the suspension a little bit, but it doesn't feel like it's doing much. I mean, I'm riding smooth, but at the same time, like, I just have to play it safe in certain spots. Kind of have to have, like, your front end high on, like, most spots. It's kind of crazy, but you don't want to dive in. Especially, as someone once said to me, is... this track is really about finding the flow of like going into the corners at a good direction. Not good direction, but rounding the corners instead of knifing them. Once you knife them, it's basically all over. It's like, because you're losing all momentum. So definitely rounding them is a little bit better. Just basically coming at a different apex, like you're just apexing the corner, I guess I should say, not rounding. But if you can apex the corner, you'll be chilling on this track. I messed up this rhythm. So we got to double everything. I was always mentioning in the video before, dude, there's so many good memories of racing this. So I remember one memory, AZ Open, KX250F. So kind of almost a KX450, but KX250F. It was late at night. Legit, like the sun was going down on the track. That's how late it was. I probably have a photo somewhere, but We won a moto. It's like a 3 moto format, and we won one of the motos. I think it was 450B limited. I think it was 450B. No, 450C. I don't know which one it was, but it was honestly one of the better moments that I've had at like a national, because you can technically say this is a national, right? Oh crap. Right there, perfect example. Don't go into the corner jackknifing, dude. Apex the shit out of that. One of my favorite memories is definitely that moment where I took the first place in one of the motos and had a conversation on the podium. If I can find the image, I'll definitely show it, but that's definitely one of my favorite moments. Growing up, I mean, we've had races on this track so many times. Like, I can't remember all of my memories on this track, but I remember one time I went to go train. This was the day after Supercross in like 2017, dude. Day after Supercross, went to go train. And this is probably my worst experience of a concussion ever. But I remember the morning leading up to everything. I remember getting gas. I remember getting like a snack, drinks, everything. And then, yeah, after that, crashed trying to train with my boy, Jay Whipple. If you guys know him, let me know. But was training with Jay, and honestly, I don't know what happened. I legit do not know what happened. All I know is I crashed on this section right here. I went around this corner. Don't know what happened after that, but I know I crashed. And the next thing I remember is I'm at a hospital, in the hospital bed, asking my cousin for Chipotle, dude. That's the next thing I remember. That's one of the worst ones. And the crazy part about that whole sequence is I was awake throughout the whole concussion. Like, I didn't actually, like, get blacked out. I just don't remember anything. Which is kind of crazy if you ask me. Like, you're conscious, but you're not conscious at the same time. So that was probably my most, like, scariest concussion. I've had other concussions where, like, I know where I'm at afterwards. Like, I've had one at Paula. I was leading the 250C class, crashed, concussed, but I remember what I was doing. I remember what happened and everything like that. But this one here, dude, I must hit my head super duper hard because I don't remember a thing, which is crazy. But that was probably my scariest concussion, hands down. I've had multiple injuries. I really don't like talking about like my past experiences, honestly. If like you guys know me, if like you guys are coming from streams or anything, you know that I don't really talk about any of that. Like, I don't really talk about any of my past experience. Yeah, I say I ride and I've been here, I've been there. Like, I've had experiences, but I don't like talking about them. And I don't know if that's just me personally. I've been riding for so long that I don't want riding just to define who I am. I feel like at this point it almost is, but I feel like I've done a good job of trying to stray away from just constantly talking about MX in the essence of like what I've done and what I've been and who I've raced and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll mention it here and there, but I'm not going to boast about what I did in the past, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to focus on the future. That's why you probably don't ever hear me talk about like my racing. Like, ever. I don't ever really talk about racing it ever. So these videos right here that you guys are like listening to, watching, is like really the first time like I really, what the hell was that? But this is like the first time I really talk about it. Like, I don't really talk about it much. So if you guys want to hear more stories of like my experiences, like I've been to a lot of different places, man. I've been to Ponca. I've been to this track called Lake Whitney back in the day. It's not even there anymore. I've been to a couple places in Texas. I've been to, Rusty, rip. I've been to all over California, Southern California at least. I've been to Washougal. I've been to Pennsylvania. I've been to a bunch of different things. I mean, I have like stories for all of them, obviously, but I've been to World Minis too. It was in Las Vegas back in the day. But if you guys ever want to hear those stories, let me know, man. I'll definitely share a story if I can remember them all. Definitely have to bring out the photo album so I know what I'm talking about, because I haven't done it in a minute. I know I have a video on World Minis racing against like AC and a couple other professional riders and well-known people that you guys know today. So I know that. I know I have a video on that. And it's mostly just talking about who I race against. Just like the stats, basically. Not stats, but mostly just the who was there, who was at the race, and stuff like that. But I'm not a big fan of the Kawasaki, dude. I feel like I'm jumping, I'm sliding getting crazy Poboso'd everywhere. I know a lot of people have been rocking the Suzuki a little bit. Actually, only one person I know, but I've seen multiple videos saying it's the best bike in the game, but I don't think that's the case. But I know a lot of people have been rocking with it. I know that, for example, Hemi was rocking with it in the Ace Moto GP, and we were battling a little bit. Shout out to Hemi. And then he dominated me in the second half of the race because I made one silly mistake, went to the outside of the berm, and just my tires did not like the outside of the berm, dude, and just chalked me. But what bike should I try next, honestly? Because I'm not a big fan of the Kawasaki. Unless like you guys want me to try it again, I will. I think I'm gonna do the Honda. The Honda outdoors is not bad. Honda indoors, pretty bad. Like the homie Peak actually got a suspension set up for the Honda that I did at Millville, and I felt really, really good on it. That was a TFC track, so it's a little bit different than this track, obviously. But I think it should be still pretty cool. It's still pretty cool. It's still pretty good, honestly. But that's the race at ACP. I really wanted to do this. I don't know. Like I said, dude, I just don't see too many lobbies on this. There was only 9 people at the end of this race. And a big shout out to Kazi for even doing a lobby on this. If you guys are ever riding late at night on MX bikes, make sure you guys check out the Twitch Goon servers. He does lobbies basically every night, every single time he's on. So big shout out to Kazi for putting this on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to get it out for you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let me know if you guys like the Kawasaki. I hate the Kawasaki, honestly, after that race. That's just me. But let me know what you guys think about the Kawasaki. Let me know what you guys think about the track in general. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you guys back here in the next video.